Thank you for joining us today on another episode of the bMobile Route Show. My name is Jerry, and as always, joined by my associate Jeremy. And today we're here to answer a few more questions that come up on our newest module called bPaid. And this is episode 2 of our question answer series to help our customers gain a better understanding about how bPaid works and how it can help them in their business. And again, a brief explanation of bPaid is our newest module that allows existing customers to process electronic transactions fully integrated inside of the bMobile Route software solution. And a few of the questions that we're going to discuss today and the most popular that we get from our existing customer database is, number one, can I take electronic payments out in the field, credit card payments, ACH type transactions? What is needed to do that from a software configuration and hardware perspective, and what type of costs are associated to the hardware pieces specifically to be able to process the electronic transactions out in the field? So Jeremy, let's jump right into it. Can I take, as a bMobile user, can I take electronic payments out in the field?
Yeah, great question, Jerry. So payments can be taken on the device with really one first and foremost caveat is that the device has connectivity to the web. That's for PCI compliance, it's for security and encryption, but it needs to be able to get to the web to process that payment electronically on the spot with pure authorization and pure PCI compliance.
So what's needed to process this from a hardware perspective?
So let's jump into the handheld and start with that. Android device, whether that be a tablet or a phone, you need the ability for that phone or tablet to connect to the web. And if you want to take one-time payments in the field, you would need a device similar to this, which is a chip scanner, Google Pay reader that would be able to communicate to the device via Bluetooth to process a payment.
Okay, very good. And how much does that hardware device cost?
The device costs about $65 a piece from Cayenne or from TSYS. They supply it with an encrypted key on it that is bound to your account with them and utilized for payments. Okay, excellent, excellent. I see we've got an Android device projected on the screen as there's something we can see in action. Yeah, let's go through the payment cycle on the device and show what kind of transaction you do with or without this device. We'll try to best demonstrate that. So if I go to my route list, I go to Jeremy Russell Market, and I create a new order. So I'll just create something really simple. Won't spend a lot of time just explaining this. So I've created a $24 invoice. If I click on the button that says ACH credit card, it takes me to the ability to take a card. If I hit the down arrow, I can do one of 3 things on this. The first thing I could do is take a charge against a credit card ending in 1111. So it's a file, that's a card that's been onboarded on the desktop. It's used for future use. It can be onboarded as in our part 1 series of this talk. In part 1, we showed how a customer could enter that card online and use it for future use online. Well, that also tees it up for the driver to utilize on the device. So the first one is a personal credit card. The second one is a bank account for ACH purposes. Or the third one is to swipe and insert the card into the Mini Genius. So I'm going to try to attempt to show that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save on the device. And from there, it takes you into the Genius program, and it says there's a charge for $24. And then if you're watching me on the camera, I would take a credit card, I would insert that credit card, and it would say processing. It would go out through the web and through the Bluetooth connection, approve the card, and then take us right back into bMobile for the signature panel to be utilized and printed off the invoice. So I'm going to go ahead and sign. I won't print it. And I'm back to my route list for my customer to go on to the next one or to do something to the same customer. In processing a payment, I'll do another one. If processing a payment, so one of these for a card on file or an ACH payment, I just simply choose the account, I hit save, and it goes out and communicates via the web and encrypted to Cayenne TSYS, and if it's approved, it goes directly onto the signature panel and allows me to process that invoice with a payment. So those options are available anywhere a payment can be taken, at the point of an invoice, or it could be taken at the point I'm just doing a payment on account. If I put in $25 or just paying on account, I have the same options available to me there as well.
Beautiful. That seems very user-friendly and very efficient.
Very easy, very efficient. You get paid faster. Obviously, the fees that are associated, we talked a little bit about the cost of the device being at about $65. You have the fees that go along with processing a card and an ACH payment, which are, percentage for credit cards and a flat rate of $1 for an ACH payment. I think one thing I do want to point out is I'll go ahead and do another one. Is hard to see and hard to demo, but I'll talk through it. Creating a payment on the reader, it does open up the effects to take a credit card. You can also use a debit card. You can also use Google Pay or Apple Pay inside of that creation of the payment. Debit card would ask for a PIN, so the person would have to key in their PIN on the device. Credit card was as simple as using the chip reader. If the chip is malfunctioning, this device does have a magnetic strip reader. You would walk through the process until the agent here would tell you to scan it versus chip read. But again, all contained in a PCI compliant solution, encrypted to communication on the web.
That's an excellent note. Thank you for explaining that. And it sounds like bPaid is a great solution for any of our customers who are looking to take payments out in the field. So Jeremy, thank you very much for your time explaining that. And thank you for everybody for viewing this. And hopefully we answered all of your questions. If we didn't, feel free to add a comment here below or reach out to us as always at www.bmobileroute.com. Keep your eyes peeled for part 3 to this question and answer series on the bMobile route add-in bPaid. Looking forward to it, and have a good day.